Most of the time, we meet life through words, concepts, and stories. But beneath all of that, there is an undeniable sense of immediacy, a way of being present without needing to name or explain. This episode is a little different. It's more reflective with the meditation woven into it. It's not a guided meditation in the sense of painting a story or adding another layer of imagery. I believe it's more important for us to meet ourselves exactly where we are, to tap into the presence and creativity that are already within us, in our own timing, without someone else scripting what it should look like. So think of this as more of a reminder than a meditation, a remembering of what's always underneath the noise. When life feels busy, messy, or overwhelming, it's easy to get caught in what we think, how we judge, or the stories we tell ourselves. And of course, all of that matters. What we say yes to, what we give our attention to, how we respond to what life brings. But underneath all of that is something unchanged. A center, a groundedness, a presence that doesn't come and go. This is the part of you that knows it is already enough, that can touch spirit and rest in the soul of things. This practice is a way of tasting that directly, not through concepts, but through your own lived experience, of remembering that presence is always here. There's no right or wrong experience. Your mind might wander, sensations may come and go. That's natural. Each time, simply return to noticing, without words, without judgment. You don't need to create stillness. You don't need to achieve anything. Stillness and awareness are already here. This practice is just a reminder. Now, let's begin. Most of the time, we meet life through words and concepts. We label, we judge, we tell stories about what's happening. And that's natural. It's how the mind works. But beneath all those words and ideas is something more direct. When you set aside language, what you find is the raw immediacy of experience. Let's look at what that means. First, there are sensations. Without naming, they are not my breath, not even airflow. They're simply warmth, vibration, pressure, movement. This is reality before interpretation. Then there's the feeling tone, what in Buddhism is called Vedana. Every moment has a flavor, pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. Usually this is where craving or resistance begins. But when we see feeling tone directly, it's just a bare quality, nothing personal. When labels drop, something shifts. There is no longer a strong split into me and world. Instead, there's awareness itself, open, spacious, the field in which all sensations arise. This presence is not constructed. It isn't owned. It simply is. And here we come to what many traditions call the end of seeking, because what you are is not an object you can find or grasp. It can't be captured in words, and yet it has never been absent. Zen calls this suchness. Advaita calls this the self beyond identity. The Taoists speak of the nameless Tao. What changes isn't that experience disappears, but that the sense of ownership softens. Sensations are still here. Feelings still arise. Awareness continues. But the tight habit of calling them me or mine relaxes. What remains is the simple immediacy of being, life itself, vivid, flowing, unpinned by names. And this is why many teachers describe it as the end of the search, not because you found something new, but because what you are has always been here, wordless, formless, silent, whole. So if what we are has never been absent, then the invitation is simple: to rest directly in that openness. Let's take a few minutes now to taste this together, not in words or concepts, but in direct experience. This meditation is called the Stillness Within, resting without a story. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes or let them rest gently open. Take a slow breath in and out. Let your body soften. Feel where your body touches the ground or your chair. Notice weight, pressure, warmth, or coolness. Hear the sounds around you. Let them come and go. There's no need to name anything. Noticing sensations. Just to notice. When one sensation fades and another begins, notice the quiet space in between. It's simple. Just space. Just stillness. If a thought shows up in words, see it and let it float away. If emotions or moods arise, let them pass without clinging. Return to the direct feeling, movement, vibration, aliveness. Now listen. Sounds rise and fall. If you hear it, don't call it a car or a voice. Just hear them as they are. Between sounds, notice the stillness again. You don't need to create it. It's already here. Thoughts may appear, but before the words form, there is simple aliveness. Awareness is always here, clear, awake, and open. You can't touch or see it, but you know it's present. Without labels and stories, there is just open awareness. It's not separate. It's not limited. No effort is needed. No goal. Just resting in what is already here. Let sounds, sensations, and thoughts return. Take a slow, easy breath in and out. Get slowly and gently open your eyes and notice that the stillness you touched is still here, even as you open your eyes and return to your day. This presence is not something you leave behind. It's always with you in every moment, wordless and whole. Carry it with you into whatever comes next. And before you move on, take a moment to ask yourself, without words, right now is, and see what rises. What remains when words fall away is never something you have to chase. It's always here, quietly present in every moment. May this reflection and practice remind you of the stillness beneath all names, and may you carry that openness into whatever comes next. Stillness isn't something you leave behind when the meditation ends. It's here in the hum of sound, in the touch of your hands, in each ordinary moment. Let this presence walk with you into your life, wordless and whole.